This is how to open a jar. First, lift up your hand and try to find the lid. This is arguably the most difficult part, but please don't give up, guys. I know you can do it. If you have to let the peanut butter take a quick nap, that will also help you to be able to find the lid. Yay. Next, take your other hand to secure the jar and put it on a flat surface. You're gonna start twisting and you'll have to move your body in the direction of the twist. So I'm just gonna walk over the table really quick and keep twisting while you're supporting it with your other hand. This needs another twist. And once it releases, you're done twisting. Now you may be wondering, what if the jar of peanut butter is delivered upside down? You can still open it, just use the same technique of twisting and walking around. This technique will work on mayonnaise jars as well, but not jelly jars. Join me next week for how to unplug a vacuum cleaner cord. This is how to turn on the light. First, you're going to take your hand and grab your hair. Your hair has to be in a braid for this to be able to work. Take the braid and put it directly under the little lever of the light switch and pull it up. Then the light will be on. But now you may be asking, what if I'm bald? How do I make this work? Don't worry, guys, I got you. I'll show you how, but first I need to turn off the light. And a lot of times I just ask nicely for it to turn off. Hey, could you pretty please turn off? It would mean the world to me. Oh, thank you so much. That was awesome. Okay, so another solution is to use a ukulele. Ukuleles actually have this perfect grip to go directly under the lever and turn it on when you push up, which is awesome. Okay, but there is one more way. Can you pretty please turn off? Thank you. A jar of peanut butter is my personal favorite. You just kind of... There we go. So this works too. This also works to turn it off. So I should have started with that. You don't have to talk to the light switch. You can just use a jar of peanut butter for both. Now you don't have to cry in the dark anymore. So I hope this helps you guys. A lot of you have been asking for this tutorial and I hope I made it super easy for you. I bought the cheapest Temu instruments so you don't have to. Starting off, we have this harmonica for 70 cents. It's tiny. But it is playable, and that's all that matters. Next, we have cowbell. $5 for unlimited happiness. They really need to put more cowbell in pop music. This tube flute thing was only $6 and it sounds magical. 10 out of 10. Then there's handbells for $2. You just put it on your wrist and it sounds like Christmas. You can even double up on instruments. This brings joy to my heart. Who would have thought that you could buy a kalimba for $1.50? It kind of sounds like trash, but what else did you expect? These $4 drumsticks are supposed to glow in the dark. Let's turn off the lights and see the magic. Here we go. No way! They actually work! Imagine if I had a drum set. This would be so cool. I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm gonna try water for the first time ever. I've been avoiding it for 39 years because it looks kind of weird. Instead, I've been living off of these, but I thought it was finally time to see what all the hype is about. I've seen a lot of people drinking this, so I'm wondering if it's good. Yeah, it's not bad. I'm gonna try these dog treats. My dogs go absolutely nuts for these biscuits, so I want to see why they get so hyped. Surely they're tasty. I'm grabbing this one because it looks like a good one to test. Here we go. I hope I don't regret this. It's really dry. It tastes exactly like how you would imagine a dog treat would taste. You guys get excited for that? 10 out of 10. A lot of people are concerned about my weight. I've gotten many comments saying that I'm way too skinny. Some are worded not so nicely. I appreciate the people who do care, but please do not be worried about me. I do eat. I have been to the doctor and they are not worried about my weight. Honestly, it's a game that you can't win though, because even if I were to gain weight like people wanted me to, the second I do that, they're gonna start commenting that I need to lose weight. So I'm gonna make my own decisions about what's best for me, and that shouldn't bother anyone. I played the wrong note. That's embarrassing.
Player 251 has failed the game. Prepare for elimination.
Wait, what?
I'm sorry, I have to do this.
What are you even talking about? So I wrote a song, babe, and I want your honest opinion and feedback of it. All right. This is for you, so you gotta be honest. Party rock is in the house tonight. Everybody just have a good time. And we gon' make you lose your mind. What do you think?
I think it's great. 10 out of 10. Especially for originality.
You really like the lyrics and how I sang it?
Super
how I
catchy.
sang it was good?
Yeah.
Okay, good. She's finally here. I gave birth to my beautiful baby girl and it was the best day ever. She likes to sleep and eat and do things that babies like to do, which is good because she is a baby. I know a lot of you are going to think that this is fake, but just look how much she looks like me. There's no denying that she is my daughter. I'm going to be soaking up all the sweet moments, so if I'm only posting 50 times a day instead of my normal 51, please be patient with me. I will stop slacking soon and get back on that hustle. You guys have also been asking if she's gonna be an iPad kid. I'm here to tell you that no screen time is allowed for my children until they're 45 years old, with the exception of Coco Melon. They get unlimited hours for that. I hope you can understand. Thank you. Another question I get is, when am I having another kid? Don't worry, the plan is to have 14 more, but right now my womb needs to heal from this one. I also cried so many happy tears when she was born. Believe it or not, I can cry, and I exercise that right on almost a daily basis. They're about to ban TikTok for real this time, which means people won't have access to life-saving videos anymore. For example, I taught you guys how to open a door, but now other people won't be able to see that, and I guess they're just gonna be stuck in their rooms forever. My next tutorial was gonna be on how to turn off a faucet, but now no one's ever gonna know how to do that, and they're just gonna waste water. The TikTok ban bill still has to get passed in the Senate, but Biden said he would sign it if it's presented to him, so this is not looking good, and we have to prepare for the worst. But don't worry guys, I got you. You can still access my very important educational videos on YouTube. I actually started out on here. So if you wake up one day and TikTok has vanished into thin air, poof, it's gone, you don't have to sweat it because you can still watch me. Not in the weird way, but in the way that my videos are other places for you to see. Not like I'm at the store and you're just watching me, because that's kind of... I just made this awkward. Real quick before it gets banned, how to step on a chair. First, lift up your leg with your foot and then step on it. Tomorrow I will show you how to take it off. Don't be sad, please don't cry. Let me tell you about all the great things in life. Like when you ask your mom if you can stop at McDonald's, and that 1 in a million times she actually stops at McDonald's. When you apply to a job and you don't get the job, it's probably because you were too good for the job, and they know that and they don't want to hold you back, okay, yeah. When you go to school and you simply survive, I would say that's a pretty great thing. Lots of you didn't believe me when I told you that I've never used autotune. So here's some cold hard proof. As you can see for this vocal track, I've put the autotune to hold on. I've put the pitch correction, aka autotune, to 0. Listen. Oh, twinkle, twinkle, little baby star, how I wonder where you are. Don't be shy. Send this to the person you're thinking about. A little something special for them. I think that we should go on a date, but please do not impregnate me, cause my mom will be mad. In fact, we probably shouldn't even make eye contact. No eye contact or holding my hand, but maybe we can build a Lego set or two. Just make sure that your head is turned the other way around. There needs to be at least 5 inches in between us. Please don't try to test me, I'm a mother booping genius. It's true that I never blink, so let's have a staring con. Guys, I wanted to come on here and address the situation. A lot of you are upset with me because an old video from 8 years ago has resurfaced of me where I say some pretty insensitive things. Now, I've been on the internet for a while, and in that time I've made mistakes and I've grown from them, but that does not excuse me from the actions and words that I've said in the past that I need to take accountability for now. So in this video that has resurfaced, I make a joke about having ligma. And ligma is a very serious condition that I should have never joked about. There are a lot of people who suffer from ligma, And I just want to say I'm sorry if what I said offended you. I'm sorry that I ever said it. I hope that the Ligma community can forgive me. And if you don't know what Ligma is, I encourage you to do your research on it. And from this point forward, I am going to be better about what I say. Please forgive me. I'm super duper sorry. I got some new tattoos about a week ago, which means it's finally time to take off the wrap. It's already decided that it wants to come off. I'm kind of scared. A lot of people don't realize this part is uncomfy because this stuff is really sticky and it hurts to pull off. Ooh, this part is not fun. You like the wrinkles on my skin? This one will be easy. Washing it so it doesn't get infected. More soap than some good old-fashioned lotion. And we're done! Yay! On today's episode of Did Elise Get Scammed? High possibility. Oh, okay. Y'all aren't gonna believe this. What? What? There's no way. I definitely got scammed. No, you're kidding me. You are actually kidding. We got bamboozled. What the heck? I have no words. There ain't no way I'm playing anything on this. But hey, it comes with a stand. Very cool. Now it's cute, but I don't think this is worth $16. The product listing also said great gifts for playing, but ain't nobody playing Stairway to Heaven on this. Okay, let's try to play one chord. E minor, here we go. It's making some noise. Okay, I would say that counts, right? Oh, did you just hear that? 5 stars. Oh my goodness. There is one song that you heard every single day in 2010. Even me being a very awkward, very sheltered child heard this song every day. And I think that says a lot about its widespread impact. So, have you guessed it? Don't stop, make it pop, DJ blow my speakers up too. You know what, screw it. We're just gonna get to my favorite track on this. Truth Hurts. Let's take a listen. First of all, they have to censor the word men and change it to you. Doesn't make too much sense, but you know, it's a cover. Sure, they can do whatever they want. Okay, well, the garbage. That's sus espresso. I can't relate. When blood is flexing, he thinks he ate. But that's just skibbity recession. Fortnite battle pass don't do it for you. Bro is so cooked and he don't even know it. Now all he's got left is his mom. Mommy, 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 mom, mom, mom. Mommy, 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 daddy. Daddy. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I will be taking requests, so just let me know. I listened to the most annoying songs in the world for 24 hours straight and it was a mistake. Starting off with What Does the Fox Say? This one drove me mad, but I pushed through. Next, I got some fresh air while listening to It's Everyday Bro. Okay, this one is actually catchy, you gotta be careful. The Gummy Bear song should be illegal. Why do I kinda like it though? I'm afraid to say that it might be a vibe. Anyways, I made a coffee. Whip My Hair by Willow literally had me whipping my hair back and forth. It is such a fun song. At this point, I was not doing well, so I watched Ratatouille while Cotton Eye Joe was blaring into my ears. This song doesn't deserve to be on the list. I love this one. Rare footage of me out in public listening to Call Me Maybe. I will defend this song until my last breath. I got Taco Bell. It seemed like the right decision. I hope I don't regret this later, but even if I do, it is a day of regrets and I'm embracing that. I destroyed that Crunchwrap as Barbie Girl was destroying my brain cells. I had to dance though. Then I got a tummy ache. I'm gonna try to go to bed now, but I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to sleep tonight because these songs are really getting inside my head and breaking my brain down. One fact about me is that I love Candy Crush and music. That's actually 2 facts. Anyway, to celebrate music season, they asked me to make a soundtrack for them. Let's see what I'm working with. I can definitely add some spice to this, starting with kazoo. Perfection. I also added ukulele because it sounds cool. Time for the triangle. Should I add vocals? Would you look at that? Would you look at that? I probably shouldn't put auto-tune on this, so I ended up putting auto-tune on it. Here's the final masterpiece. Would you look at that? Would
would you look at that? It's literally candy. Now that the secret's out, go tell your grandma now. It's literally candy.
Okay, so there's a few things from my past that I need to come clean about and just be honest with you guys, because it's been eating me up on the inside and I feel really bad that I ever lied about it. A while ago on my main channel, I posted a video where I auditioned for America's Got Talent, and none of that was real. I never was actually on the set of America's Got Talent. It was all a green screen, and that actually wasn't Simon Cowell. I want to apologize to you guys because the fact that you thought that was real was just not okay. I should have been upfront from the beginning that it was all fake. Now, in the past, America's Got Talent producers have reached out to me asking me to come on the show. They said I could skip the whole audition line and just go straight to the judges. I never took them up on that opportunity though, because it just wouldn't be fair. I know for a fact that I would immediately get the golden buzzer, and that's just not right to take that away from someone else. I've been dealing with pretty bad gum recession on this tooth right here, and I may eventually have to get a gum graft for it, and that is just so sad. I know if I told the judges that, Simon would immediately absolutely destroy that golden buzzer and I would win the whole show. We're gonna go around the room, say your name and 2 interesting facts about yourself. Natalie, you start. Okay, I'm not prepared, but
I really kinda hate these introduction things that the teacher makes us do on the first day of school. It's like, class, say 2 interesting facts about yourself. Well, teacher, I ain't even got one to tell. I sit in my room all day and stare at a wall, and then I stare at another wall, and then another 2 walls, because there's 4 walls in my room, and each one needs attention. And then I start to think about my crippling depression. I'm gonna use better discretion. I don't really want this kind of attention. All of my classmates are watching me, and to be really heckin' honest, it's super scary. They're probably gonna use everything I say against me. I'll be the center of gossip when they find out I still wet the bed at 15. I also pick my nose when nobody...
That's it, you're done. This is a 1-star guitar. The reviews literally said, do not buy this guitar, it's a piece of garbage. So I went ahead and bought it. Let's see if it's really that bad. It was impossible to tune because the pegs kept getting stuck and then sounding like they were gonna break. Also, the strings weren't fully attached to the guitar. What the heck? Guys, why is it the size of a ukulele? I don't know if this is gonna be playable, but I'm gonna try 7 Nation Army. Also, I'm playing 2 different frets, and it basically sounds like the same note. There's some crusty stuff on the guitar. It's probably just glue, but I still don't like my guitars to be crusty. Now the ultimate test, can I play at least 1 chord on it? I'm gonna go with E minor because that seems like a more realistic goal. Not really. Can I shred on it? No, not really. The reviews might be right. This might be perfect for you if you have a toddler that likes to destroy things. This is a 1-star piano. The reviews literally said, waste of money, it burned my fingers. So I thought I should try it out. The volume is pretty quiet, but it hasn't burst into flames yet. There's different sound settings. It has a microphone so you can host your own karaoke night. And my favorite feature is the dog button. It makes all the notes sound like barks. Because it's a dog piano, get it? These barks are a little bit squeaky though. Maybe it's a chihuahua. If you're feeling lazy and don't even want to play the piano, you can just press this button and they've got some sick tunes prepared. I'm not even kidding, the back of this piano is starting to feel very warm, and that's concerning considering it melted for someone. So I'm gonna make this last song quick. That was Beethoven. Okay, we're done, that's enough, this thing's gonna catch on fire. Allegedly. I would give it a fire emoji out of 10. Do you want to go to the club? To
The club?
Do you want to go to the club? Do you want to go to the club? Sunshine, the club is this way. That's not where the club is. This is how to open a jar. First, lift up your hand and try to find the lid. This is arguably the most difficult part, but please don't give up, guys. I know you can do it. If you have to let the peanut butter take a quick nap, that will also help you to be able to find the lid. Yay. Next, take your other hand to secure the jar and put it on a flat surface. You're gonna start twisting and you'll have to move your body in the direction of the twist. So I'm just gonna walk over the table really quick and keep twisting while you're supporting it with your other hand. This needs another twist. And once it releases, you're done twisting. Now you may be wondering, what if the jar of peanut butter is delivered upside down? You can still open it, just use the same technique of twisting and walking around. This technique will work on mayonnaise jars as well, but not jelly jars. Join me next week for how to unplug a vacuum cleaner cord. This is how to turn on the light. First, you're going to take your hand and grab your hair. Your hair has to be in a braid for this to be able to work. Take the braid and put it directly under the little lever of the light switch and pull it up. Then the light will be on. But now you may be asking, what if I'm bald? How do I make this work? Don't worry, guys, I got you. I'll show you how, but first I need to turn off the light. And a lot of times I just ask nicely for it to turn off. Hey, could you pretty please turn off? It would mean the world to me. Oh, thank you so much. That was awesome. Okay, so another solution is to use a ukulele. Ukuleles actually have this perfect grip to go directly under the lever and turn it on when you push up, which is awesome. Okay, but there is one more way. Can you pretty please turn off? Thank you. A jar of peanut butter is my personal favorite. You just kind of... There we go. So this works too. This also works to turn it off. So I should have started with that. You don't have to talk to the light switch. You can just use a jar of peanut butter for both. Now you don't have to cry in the dark anymore. So I hope this helps you guys. A lot of you have been asking for this tutorial and I hope I made it super easy for you. Okay, story time about the creepy manager at the restaurant that I worked at. I had only been working there for a week, and in that first week I made so many mistakes. No matter what mistake I made, even if it was bad, he would not reprimand me and he just was like, oh, you're such a good girl. You're doing such a great job. Don't worry about it. He was also constantly staring at me and commenting about how pretty I was. He also came up with a very gross nickname for me. He would call me Easy E, and even after all the employees agreed that that was an inappropriate name to be calling me, he still called me it. Just imagine a 30-year-old manager calling an 18-year-old girl Easy E. Disgusting. Even though there were far more deserving employees who worked there who should have gotten Employee of the Month, he still gave it to me. Then one time I was sweeping the floors of the lobby, like, you know, broom and dustpan, and then he tried to mansplain, not only mansplain, but show me how to sweep, literally the easiest thing in the world. Be careful out there, ladies.
Hey, you have some lipstick right there. Hey.
Did you say something?
Right there, you need to clean it.
What?
You have lipstick all over your pores.
Minecraft is available on Microsoft Store?
That's not even close to what I said.
Use Microsoft 365 apps for free online?
No, I mean, yes, but no, that's not what I said.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
If you would just fully take off your headphones, I could help you.
Nah, Surface headphones stay on.
Apparently the lipstick does too.
Hey, I know we fight all the time and that you think I'm super annoying, but I got you a Surface Laptop Go for Christmas. I mean, that's a really cool gift that I've actually been wanting and could really use, but it's from you and that's disgusting, so I don't want it. That's okay, I can just return it to Microsoft Store. They have free extended returns for the holidays. Wait, you're actually gonna return it? Yeah, they let you return almost anything. But what if I want it? You just said that you don't want it. I wasn't serious. How was I supposed to know that? I'm gonna tell Mom you're being annoying. I'm the girl who made the shortest song in the world. It's called I Suffer More and it's less than a second long. But what you might not know is I make other songs that are just as spicy. Like this new one that makes me want to cry and dance.
I would say that you're pretty right now. All of this lightning, all of these rain clouds. Hold me tightly, cut to my face like
Okay guys, I'm gonna be rating the wedding dresses that I tried on. So the first one, 10 out of 10. I actually almost got this one and was gonna have it be my wedding dress, but there was another one that I liked a little bit better. I think my face says it all in this one. That is the face of pure horror. The dress was really pretty, it just did not look good on me, so 5 out of 10. This one went wrong in so many ways. I would say negative 69 out of 10. It would be cute for a beach wedding, but just for what I was going for, store. Yikes. This one made me feel like a Disney princess. 7 out of 10. I easily could have bought this. And last I tried on this one, I want to give it a 9 out of 10, but the shoulder straps were very itchy and uncomfortable, so because of that I would say maybe like a 4 out of 10, but all of them were so pretty and I would wear all of them to my wedding. But I did choose a different one.
What's something that's a weird flex in your world that no one else probably ever thinks about?
This is my kazoo collection. As you can see, there's a lot. I have different ones that make different sounds. It's really cool. And then I also have an electric kazoo that you plug into an amp and it amplifies it. It's so crazy. A lot of people in the music industry are jealous of me because of this.
You have to start letting the guy pay for all of the dates. Ladies, we already spent thousands of dollars on makeup, tampons, and pads. Not to mention, if things work out, you are going to have to carry his child for 9 months, destroy your body, and push it out of your vagine. I think he can pay for the date.
This is your sign to make a video for your future kids to watch. Alright kids, kicking box, one of my favorite activities. The printer is still not working. I really wish The Rock was here. He would know how to fix it. Don't let anyone tell you that you're not cool, because that's a lie. You're very cool, and I'm your mom, so you know what that means. It means that I'm your mom. I always have bread on hand to make you pieces of toast because I love you. I just learned how to play a Drake song here. I'm sure you've heard it. Let's see how long I can do the nay-nay. Listen, I know you're not even conceived yet, but I already got you this drum set because I think you're gonna be a little drummer like that one guy from 21 Pilots, you know, the one who has the drum set and he drums. I think you're gonna be like that too. There is one song in this world that every single one of us knows from just the first word, and it evokes a certain type of reaction. I want you guys to let me know down in the comments what reaction, what feeling does this evoke from you, and let's see if we all agree. Somebody wants... Can auto-tune fix my horrible singing? Let's find out. I'm gonna try to hit the highest note that I can. Time to slap some auto-tune on it. That was beautiful. There is one song that every single one of us regrets hearing. No human has escaped it. In fact, you probably heard it against your will and now it haunts you every day that you wake up. Have you guessed it? If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I've been married long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? If it hadn't been... There is one song in this world that every single one of us knows from just the first word, and it evokes a certain type of reaction. I want you guys to let me know down in the comments what reaction, what feeling does this evoke from you, and let's see if we all agree. Somebody wants... People are saying I need to slow down this magic trick because it wasn't fair, so I'm giving you a chance to redeem yourself. Try to guess which cup the tomato is under. I'll go really slow for you guys, okay? Keep an eye on the cup. It's really not that hard. All right, do you think the tomato is under cup number 1 or cup number 2? I'll give you a second to lock in your answer. Think very, very long and hard about this. So actually, you're wrong again. You may think the tomato is under cup number 1, but what I did is I transformed magically the tomato into an avocado, which is under cup number 3. I wrote a song for you to send to your ex. It might ruin their whole day and make them cry. If you're on the receiving end of this, I'm so very sorry. This is extremely awkward. But the one thing you should know,
You were nice for a bit, made me feel like I was rich. But now I really wish that you would step on a Lego. Sorry guys. I'm gonna try Logan Paul and KSI's drink and give you my brutally honest review. It's called Prime and the flavor is tropical punch. Can influencers make quality drinks? Let's open her up. Low-key, I'm kinda scared. Take a sippy sip. Oh my gosh. I think I kinda like it. It's pretty dang fruity, I'll tell you that. Hold on. It has a little bit of a weird aftertaste, but it's not bad. It could be very refreshing on a spicy day, but I would still choose Capri Sun over it. So I found out I was pregnant a week ago, and I've been waiting to tell my husband because he's been out of town on a work trip, and I really wanted to tell him in person since this is our first baby, and he finally comes home in an hour, so I'm gonna surprise him. I got these little baby boots to surprise him with. Guys, how cute. I'm literally gonna cry. In case he doesn't know what this means, I also have the positive pregnancy test, and he can read, so that clearly says pregnant, and that should let him know. Come see your surprise.
Oh, I guess it.
What? You think you know what it is?
Yeah, this is kind
Did
of
you
what I
know?
figured. No
How did
way.
you know? Yeah.
No way. That's exciting. That's crazy.
Isn't that so crazy?
Yeah. So these for Kate?
That's why I put this here, because I thought you might see this and think it was dog.
That's fun. Yay, babe. Can
So
you believe
crazy.
it?
I know, I told them that they're gonna have another family member.
You were like, hey, I gotta go set up a sweet treat. I was like, is it gonna be like a cake that says she's pregnant or something?
Here are some songs you should play at a guitar store to impress everyone there. Let's start off with one that you have never heard on guitar before. This next song will make the employees very angry. I mean happy. They'll be so happy that they'll fall in love with you. However, if you really want to intimidate them, play this at least 10 times. If that's too hard, here's something easier. At this point, the employees will tell you that you're not allowed to play electric guitar anymore, so head over to the acoustic section. Where are you? And I'm so sorry, I cannot sleep. There's one last song that will impress them so much, they might even kick you out of the store because you're too powerful and they're scared that you're gonna steal their girlfriend, so make sure you end with this one. No, absolutely not. We need to decide which songs we're gonna use in our new movie, Zombies in the Club 2. Any suggestions? I got a really good one that no one has ever used before. Oh, 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 it's magic, you know, and never believe it's not so. That is amazing. We should use that. Do you mind if I play guitar? Sure, just don't play any emo songs. You really think I would play something emo? Oh, I just assumed because That's so messed up that you would assume that. I got out of that phase years ago. I'm literally not even emo anymore. Yeah, me too. I never listened to it either. Wait, what is that? No, come on, you know you can't do this. I walk a lonely road, the only my shadow. Okay, class, I'm gonna split you up into groups for a project. Mrs. Tinklemeyer, can we choose our own group? No. I have something to say. You put me in a group with 4 people, but I'm the one who's gonna end up doing all the work. You say it's better to spread out the plan, but if I'm being honest, it's more of a chore. Cause now I'm writing papers for 5 whole human beings. My workload just increased cause group projects always sink. They ask me what to do, then they run to soccer practice. They say that they're too busy cause they have to do gymnastics. And then I'm the nerd left alone, doing all the research that was meant for more. Okay, you're done. This is how to use a pen. You guys have highly requested this. Now you may be tempted to use it like this, but this is actually not the correct way to use it. As you can see, no ink is getting on the paper and nothing is being written. So I definitely don't recommend that you do it that way. Instead, flatten out your paper and take off the cap of the pen. Again, you may be tempted to use it like this, but again, this is not gonna work. This is not the right way to do it, but don't worry, just flip it around, and then now you can start to write whatever you want. I'm gonna write a cute little message to my crush, and then I'm also gonna do some scribbles because my crush, I think they really like my scribbling when I write, and then a little heart for my crush so they know that I love them. And that is how you write. Now again, I used to write or try to write like this. This is how I would try to use a pen, and then I discovered a better way, so you guys should try it too. So I'm not a big enough influencer to get canceled because no one cares what I do, but if the day ever does come that someone tries to cancel me, you want to know how I'm gonna call bull crap on it, is because all I do is sit around and stare at a wall for 18 hours a day and wear way too much makeup. I literally do nothing. Sometimes I make a YouTube video when I notice that my channel is dying, but that's about it. What are you gonna do? Cancel me for being a boring person? Let's go.
But it's over, then you're driving me home, and it kinda comes out as I get up to go. You kiss me in your car, and it feels like the start of a movie I've seen before. But it's not real, and you don't exist.
I'm gonna sing a song written by this underground band, 21 Pilots. You probably haven't heard of them, but they wrote this really beautiful song. Wise men say only ooze rushing, but I can't help falling in love with you. A lot of you have been asking about my favorite song. Well, mostly you guys have been asking about who did my lip injections, but that is for another time. So my favorite song, it's one that you probably haven't heard because not a lot of people know about it. And that's just because my music taste is very diverse. I listen to a bunch of different things. So it's okay if you haven't heard it though. That's why I'm sharing it with you. It's a really good song. I think you guys are gonna like it a lot. So I'm excited to play it for you.
Like a small boat, I got my driver's license last week, just like we always talked about. Cause you were so excited for me to drive my truck up to your house. But today I drove on the country roads, crying cause you weren't around. And you're probably with that blonde girl, the one who drinks a lot of beer. She's everything I'm insecure about. You're probably with her by the lakes, but today I drove on the country roads, and I got dirt on my truck.
This snack is life-changing. I don't care if I'm 35 years old, I will be enjoying a PB&J sandwich. The key is to eat these half frozen. The box says to thaw it for 30 to 60 minutes. Nah, 10 minutes is good. After 10 minutes, you pop open this bad boy and enjoy it. The bread is soft, but the middle is still frozen. There's nothing that a little bit of peanut butter and jelly can't fix. Okay, let me finish this real quick and then I'll tell you my big secret. My big secret is that I'm the proud owner of Blanky. Someone told me that only attractive people can hear this song that I'm about to play, so I just wanted to test that. Okay. Wait, Why was it silent? Let me know if you enjoyed the song and if I should do more. You have 30 seconds to audition. Please don't disappoint us because if you do, we will delete your Roblox account. Okay, go.
Yeah.
Your time has started.
Okay.
You just wasted 10 seconds. You should probably start.
Of course.
Okay, your 30 seconds are up. Yeah, no, I never really went through an emo phase.
Awesome. This is a jazz band audition, so I'm glad to hear that you're totally, most definitely not emo.
Of course, let me play something real jazzy to prove that I'm a jazz master. Oh no. Don't do it. I'm not gonna do it.
I have a family and children at home.
I promise.
When I was a young boy, my father.
This video is for the ladies and for the ladies only. If you are a guy, please keep scrolling. Now that the guys are gone, girls, why did no one warn me that there are multiple types of ultrasounds? I thought I was going in to get the cute little on top of the belly scan. The one that the pregnant women get. I'm not pregnant. It was for a different reason. Wrong. I walk into that room and the doctor is holding the wand of terror. I start putting all the pieces together in my very small brain and I realize that I'm about to have a very uncomfortable next 15 minutes of my life. But before that point, I thought the only ultrasound was the belly one. It didn't occur to me that this could be an option. In a few weeks prior to this, when my doctor was ordering the ultrasound, she told me she was going to order an ultrasound. She didn't say vaginal ultrasound, so if I would have had like 2 to 3 business days to mentally prepare for this, I think I would have been in a better place. But just springing it on me like the moment I walked into the exam room, I was not having a good time. And the person who was doing the ultrasound, when I walked into the room, they tried to hide the wand so I couldn't see how massive it was. Yeah, guys, I'm just gonna say that thing is not small. So yeah, girls, just be aware. Don't be naive like I was. If you've ever breathed air, this song's for you. Breathing that sweet air, it burns my lungs. Oh wait, it's actually toxic chemicals and the doctor gave me 2 more days to live. I'm sorry I wet the bed, and I'm sorry that I told all of your friends it was actually you who wetted the bed. Now you'll never be able to get a girlfriend because everyone thinks that you're a bedwetter, not a go-getter. But that's okay because you can marry me instead and we could have a really happy life for the 2 whole days that I have left. And it won't be long and I'll be gone soon, but you're really gonna miss me. And if I have one thing that I could say to you is that you should make sure you breathe in good air and not bad air that has things that could possibly make you die, and that would not be good. But then I could see you again in heaven, so then it might be worth it. But I really hope you live a long, healthy life, guys. Don't breathe in things that are bad. Don't do things that are bad. Don't do things that are illegal. The haters love to tell me that I can't sing, so I'm gonna take a tone deaf test to find out if they might be right. I have to identify the note. Let's go. Oh, that's easy. The answer is A. No, that was a trick question. Next. It's B. It's B. I know 100% it's definitely gonna be B. This is humiliating. Next, you will need to identify if the group of notes are going up or going down. That's going down. Failed again. Now you will need to identify the sequence of numbers in a major scale. I don't even know what that means, but let's find out. Yep, this is a scale. Identify the number. That's 1. It's obviously 1. It was 5? They're lying to me. It was obviously 1. At this point, you might have a little relative pitchability without knowing. I don't think they realize that I failed the entire test so far. The haters are right. I'm tone deaf and I can't sing, so you definitely should not go listen to my music that's out on every streaming platform. I bought this 1-star piano and I regret it. The review said item doesn't work. It had stuff smeared on the keys. I'm happy to say that I don't see any unknown substances smeared on these keys. Let's see if it works. That is loud! It does work though. Actually, only half of the piano works because these keys don't even make sound. Just these ones. I'm gonna play a classic. It sounds awful when you try to play chords. But will it piano slide? Not really. Welcome to my piano recital. Hot cross buns, hot cross buns. If you're a cheater, they have a mode where you only have to play one key and it plays a whole song. There's a violin setting. Wow, that sounds just like violin. Considering half the piano doesn't even work, I give this a 10 out of 10.
Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky.
It's DJ Baby Legs and I have a wedding in 10 minutes. Let's get to work. Let's open up my DJ app. This is probably harder than your 9 to 5. All right. You can't record this next part, okay? Yeah, buddy. I can also do remixes at an extra charge, of course. I actually prefer living in my parents' basement. The headphones stay on during Saturday night family game night. I went on a cruise with a complete stranger. I made him sleep out on the balcony because I didn't feel comfortable sharing a bed with him. We chilled a lot in the pool and the hot tub. Someone lost cookies in the elevator. We saw bears and whales, which was really cool. All the views were spectacular. He tried to put his arm around me, which was kind of weird. The food we ate was super good. We took a brisk walk and just enjoyed nature.
I wrote a letter that you'll never get, 'cause this world is cruel and you forgot I exist. So I watch from afar while you fall in love. Your laugh is a gem, I'll never be enough. Wish I would have been more put together. You always said I was such a good friend. Now looking back on all the memories, the truth is I knew how it would end. Unnecessarily large box for small item. We don't care if you only ordered a single grain of rice. We will put it in the largest possible box we can find. We punch the burger before we put it in the bag. If the burger ain't 100% flat, oh honey, we ain't serving that. We make our employees sign a contract to say that the ice cream machine is broken no matter what, 'cause we don't give up. Don't share your account password with anyone, 'cause we will find you and do what's absolutely necessary to get rid of you. Seriously, don't share or else. Do you want to make a phone call? Yeah, that's kind of the point of having a phone. Okay, well, do you want to text a loved one? Yes, that would be awesome if I could do that. Ha 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 ha. No. No, absolutely not. You can't do that. I wrote some jingles for some companies if they would like to use them. It's like water but spicy. Spicy water, flavor water, make you levitate. Make you levitate. All these chemicals are coursing through your veins. Doesn't that feel great? It feels so great. The place where dreams come true. And you might just go into crippling debt. And you know that classic movie that doesn't need a remake. Yeah, we're gonna make a remake and you better love it.
Do you want to charge your mouse while you're working? Do you want to charge your mouse while you're working? Well, that just will not do. We'll make it impossible for you if you want to charge your mouse while you're working.
We are sending thoughts and prayers to your toilet.
I would like some actual criticism for my singing, so please be harsh in the comments so I can get better. Okay, I'm pretty good though already.
You call me again, drunk in your Benz, driving home under the influence. You scare me to death, but I'm wasting my breath, 'cause you only listen to your boop and I don't relate to you. I don't relate to you, no, 'cause I never treat me this bad. You'll see me in hindsight, tangled up with you all night, burning it down. And someday when you leave me, I bet these memories follow you around. You'll see me in hindsight, tangled up with you all night, burning it down. And someday when you leave me, I bet these memories follow you around. You'll see me in hindsight, tangled up with you all night, burning it down. And someday when you leave me, I bet these memories follow you around. You'll see me in hindsight, tangled up with you all night, burning it down. And someday when you leave me, I bet these memories follow you around. You'll see me in hindsight, tangled up with you all night, burning it down. And someday when you leave me, I bet these memories follow you around.
Guys, I can't believe this just happened and I feel very stupid, but I was doing research for an essay on my brand new Surface Laptop Go, looking up some valuable information, and I accidentally spilled juice all over it. I'm kind of scared to show you this, but it's a mess and I'm embarrassed. Please don't ask why I was drinking 3 juices. I'm just really sad because I got this laptop literally a day ago and now it's ruined. Just kidding, I'm not sad because Microsoft Store has a complete protection plan that covers my device against cracks, drops, and spills. Yes, even juice spills. So if you're as clumsy as me, it's perfect for you. It's crazy that if I accidentally trip on this and it happens to spill on this, I don't even have to cry about it.
Should have known you was trouble from the first kiss. Had your eyes wide open. Why were they open?
Bruno, how did you know her eyes were open? Were your eyes possibly also open? You have some explaining to do. This is looking really shady, not gonna lie.
Do you like my new Taylor Swift merch? It was only $500.
You paid $500 for a shirt with her face?
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting another one.
How do you afford to eat?
So I actually sustain myself by eating the tears of Taylor Swift's enemies for breakfast.
Oh, valid.
They're really tasty. One time I saw Taylor eating ranch, and now that's all I eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm using a paper straw so Taylor Swift can continue to use her private jet. It's really not a problem. I'll do anything for Taylor. Swifties, do your part. Offset her carbon emissions. Guess my favorite Taylor Swift song. Isn't it All Too Well? Wrong. It's All Too Well 10-minute version, Taylor's version from The Vault featuring Meredith, Jack Antonoff remix featuring Ed Sheeran's guitar. No way, mine too. I just gave birth. Oh, what's her name? I named her Eras Tour Dallas Night 3.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's beautiful.
That's the concert I went to, and she's saying Getaway Car as a surprise song.
You're so lucky.
Definitely a night to remember. All right, I'm gonna listen to Taylor's new album for the first time ever. Let's go. I love it. This is her best album yet. Yes, I just bought Eras tour tickets for $10,000 each. That's such a good deal.
How did you afford that? You always complain about money.
So I sold both of my kidneys to get the money.
Don't you need at least one kidney to stay alive?
Oh. It's okay. It'll be worth it though.
But you'll be dead.
Yeah, but we can wait until after the concert to do the procedure.
Wait, hold on, who's we?
So I was thinking we could list yours for sale too.
That's illegal.
I just found a new Easter egg for the Swifties.
No way, really?
Yeah, so in the Fortnite music video, you'll notice that Taylor has 2 eyes. 1, 2. This represents in 2 years, she is going to run for president of the whole entire world, and she's obviously gonna win.
I think most people have 2 eyes. I don't really
No,
think that's an
no.
Easter egg.
You don't get it. Nothing is a coincidence with Taylor Swift. She plans things years in advance. This is going to happen in 2 years. So I'm pregnant for the first time, and here are some things nobody told me about pregnancy. Baby kicks are actually really powerful. I thought they would be dainty and gentle because babies are tiny, but it feels like this baby is trying to break out of my womb. Now it doesn't hurt and I love feeling the baby kick. I was just really surprised by it. Maybe I have the strongest baby in the world. Rolling over in bed takes 2 to 3 business days. You essentially have no use of your core muscles. And morning sickness is all day sickness. For some people it doesn't go away after the first trimester. You can possibly be sick your whole pregnancy. I am one of those people. You truly do have to pee every 5 minutes. I thought maybe this one was an exaggeration, but it's not. Sometimes as you're leaving the bathroom, you realize you have to go again. Breaking out in skin tags is apparently normal. Clusters of skin tags appeared on my neck overnight because I guess the pregnancy hormones are raging and skin tags love that. Now I've heard a lot of times they go away after pregnancy. I'm not too worried about it, but it's just crazy how your body changes. It's all so worth it though. My heart is already bursting with so much love for this baby and I can't wait to meet them. Yeah, no, I don't use autotune. The thing is, I don't really need it because I hit the correct notes perfectly every single time.
Could you play a song live to prove to the people that you're not using autotune?
Yeah, for sure. Let me grab my uke.
We could have had it all, rolling in the deep.
Ranking childhood TV shows, but I have no idea which one is coming next. Starting off with Jessie, I think this is a deserving 4. It wasn't the worst show, but guys, let's not lie. It's not anyone's favorite now, is it? Corey in the House. This show flopped. I want to say it would be a 5, but just it's a meme. It's iconic, so we have to put it at 3. You can't deny the fact that it's a meme now. Sweet Life on Deck. Definitely not as good as the original Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. I don't know if I can put this at 2, but I also can't put it at 5 because it wasn't that bad. We have to put it at 2. Oh my gosh, spots 1 and 5. I am shaking in my boots. Drake and Josh, we're gonna put it at 1. The only thing that could top Drake and Josh is the Icons' Big Time Rush because of their music that will last for centuries, but let's see what the number 5 spot is. I'm happy with that 1 spot. Sam and Cat can definitely claim spot number 5. I'm good with that. Are you guys at peace? So Taylor Swift's music has been completely removed from TikTok, but don't worry guys, I got you. I'm gonna recreate her songs so you can still use them. It'll sound pretty much just like the originals. I've been told a lot that I sound like Taylor Swift. Okay, starting off strong with Wildest Dreams. Here we go.
Say you'll remember me, sitting in a nice dress, staring at the sunset, baby, red lips and rosy cheeks.
It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. At tea time, everybody agrees.
So it's gonna be forever. What's gonna go down in flames? You can tell me when it's over. If the heart was worth the pain, gonna lie with lovers, they'll tell you why I stay. Romeo, take me somewhere we can be alone. I'll be waiting. All there's left to do is run. Best believe I'm still pictured when I walk in the room. I can still make the whole place shimmer.
Okay, story time about the creepy manager at the restaurant that I worked at. I had only been working there for a week, and in that first week, I made so many mistakes. No matter what mistake I made, even if it was bad, he would not reprimand me, and he just was like, oh, you're such a good girl, you're doing such a great job, don't worry about it. He was also constantly staring at me and commenting about how pretty I was. He also came up with a very gross nickname for me. He would call me Easy E, and even after all the employees agreed that that was an inappropriate name claimed to be calling me, he still called me it. Just imagine a 30-year-old manager calling an 18-year-old girl Easy-E. Disgusting. Even though there were far more deserving employees who worked there who should have gotten Employee of the Month, he still gave it to me. Then one time I was sweeping the floors of the lobby like, you know, broom and dustpan, and then he tried to mansplain, not only mansplain, but show me how to sweep, literally the easiest thing in the world. Be careful out there, ladies.